Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. David Pendleton here covering my back 9 holes of the Fiji Championship Open round. You can see here on the scorecard I picked up 2 albatrosses on the back 9 to shoot a -33, which is sitting number 1 in the standings right now. Hopefully I'm able to shoot that tomorrow or Sunday when I play my final round to pick up that first place. Alright, we'll start off here on hole number 10. You'll see here this is kind of opposite of the front 9 where we do get tailwind on a lot of these holes and not much rain. We're going to continue to use that volleyball, and we're going to try to go straight at the pin here using a whole lot of right side spin and just a smidge of backspin as well. It's going to be nice in the final round to try to make some tweaks on this particular shot and see if we can pick up a hole-in-one on a par 4. That would be absolutely awesome if we're able to do so. We do hit a dead center perfect ball here, so we do have a lot to learn from. We get a good bounce. We go over the sand trap, and look at this. We do come right at the pin with really good speed. We just barely miss this one to the right-hand side. So tomorrow or Sunday when I play my next round, we're going to aim just a little bit more left of the hole than what we did there and see if we can slope and get that hole-in-one. All right. Hole number 2 here is, well, hole number 11, hole number 2 on the back 9 is going to be a par 3, and we do pick up the birdie. We're going to go with the rough bump. The hard part about this particular shot is since we're using a powerful ball, we're not able to fully make our full ring adjustment. You'll see here we have 2.4 mile per hour tailwind, which means we need to move 1.2 rings, but we just can't pull our club back enough to get this shot off correctly. So I do use some underpower here. And you'll notice that I do come super close, though. We just clip the right edge of the cup, barely missing the hole-in-one. This isn't one that I'm going to count on the back 9, as it's going to be a little bit tough having to gauge that underpower. Hole number 12 is going to be our par 5, and we're going to go ahead and pick up the albatross here. We're going to go with max topspin, using all the side spin to the left that I can with the Aurora ball. And again, just really aiming down the center of the fairway here. We'll adjust 2 rings since we have 4 mile per hour wind. And this one's a nice and easy shot. We don't have to use any overpower. We just take the slow needle, hit a perfect ball, lay up on the center of the fairway, and then make our adjustments on shot number 2 to pick up that albatross. As you saw on the scorecard, and of course in the little heading here in the top left-hand corner, we do pick up the albatross. I actually picked up this albatross on both of my accounts, so it was a really solid shot. I'm going to push up to use my long iron, which is going to give me a good backspin approach. And here, just kind of straightening out my club until the ball guideline is going dead center to the hole. We make our wind adjustment. Hit ourselves a nice little perfect shot here, and of course pick up that drop. Dead center as well, which is always nice. Hole 14 here was going to bring us to our next... Oh, what's going on? We're a little stuck here, huh? Hole 13. I apologize. Hole 13 is going to be nice tailwind here. We'll use the volleyball just to get the power. We don't want a high wind resistance ball, so we just go with the volleyball for the power and the minus 10% on the wind resistance. And this one we're not going to really be able to try for a hole-in-one, but what we will be able to do is get ourselves onto the green, or at least on the fringe area, and get ourselves an easy opportunity for the eagle. You see here we clear everything going for the very top part of the fairway, let the side spin do the work, bounce, and then roll towards the green. And that's about as good as we're going to be able to get this one right here, leaving ourselves for a very short putt to pick up that eagle. All right, now hole number 14 is going to be our second par 3 of the back 9. And this one here, we do pick up the hole-in-one on. Again, we're going for a rough bump, and then for me, I'm just looking, once I apply my top spin, I'm looking at the very end of my ball guide line, and you'll see I'm trying to point it in the top right-hand corner of that dark green square. That seems to be a really good landing spot in this wind angle to get this ball to roll into the cup. Again, another perfect shot, a perfect dead center, which is crucial in this game. We hit the rough, and of course we bounce out, and then we roll right towards the pin, coming in on the left-hand side of the stick for the hole-in-one. That'll bring us to our next par 5, which is going to be hole number 15, and we're going to go for the albatross here as well. We are clearing the bunker on the drive. We're not going to use any overpower. In fact, we're using backspin on the drive, which is rare, but what we don't want to do is accidentally get this ball to roll into the rough at the top part of the fairway. So again, I'm using backspin here just to get the ball to deaden onto the fairway, which is going to leave us for a good angle to pick up the albatross here on hole 15. Shot number 2. You'll see here I'm aiming to the left-hand side of the hole. This slope here slopes from left to right. So we have to take advantage of the slope on the green and figure out where the good landing spot is to try to get this ball to go into the cup. This is a more difficult shot, but of course the nice part is we do pick up the albatross. I'd much rather pick up the albatross on this hole in the final round than the opening round, but at least now we have a good gauge and a good opportunity of where this ball needs to be lined up. And you see here we have it dead center, which is a really good shot for this particular game. All right. Hole number 16 is another par 4, and if you remember in the opening round, front 9, we could not clear the water and sand trap because of the headwind and rain, but here we are able to clear it. I didn't want to gamble and try to essentially go for green. All I'm trying to do here is just lay up on the fairway and leave myself a shorter shot for the eagle opportunity. So you see exactly what I do here. I'm just not sure that I can swing this ball around and get it to land on the green consistently. But right here leaves us with a 40-yard shot to pin. Really a chip in at this point. Again, always using backspin to control the ball. Trying to get this thing dead center of the cup. Make our adjustment for the wind. And then hopefully hit a dead center perfect ball. Which we do here. And of course, we do pick up that eagle. The nice slow roll in will bring us to hole number 17, which is going to be another par 3. Again, going for the rough bump here. Obviously, switching to the Aurora ball since we're going to give us 40% wind resistance. You know, you could even step up to something such as like the desert ball. But notice here, after I apply my top spin, where I'm looking to have the end of my ball guide line, I'm aiming to the right-hand side of the cup here. Just hoping that the slope of the green will do the rest of the work for me. Hit a dead center perfect ball. And the adjustment that we'll have to make in the final round here is to just aim a little bit more left. You see we missed that one by about half of a green square to the right. My aim adjustment was just too far right on this hole, but at least we have something to learn from. All right, this will bring us out to the final hole, hole number 18. Here we do have headwind, but we're going to go ahead and clear the water by using overpower and just a little bit of top spin. We're not going to go heavy with the OP. We're not going to go heavy with the top spin. Just leaving it nice and easy here to bounce up, land onto the fairway, and then secure shot number 2 for the albatross opportunity. Definitely a good potential to pick up an albatross here in the final round. We don't pick it up on this particular shot. I'm using another backspin approach, and you can see here the green is very hilly. So on the next round, we'll learn exactly where to put the end of the ball guide line to try to get this thing to roll into the cup. But you'll see here that I don't miss it by much. Anyways, it's been nice to play a little bit of these mobile golf games again. Hopefully get back into the swing of it more consistently. I'm really happy with this minus 33 round on this account. I shot a minus 31 on my other account. Hopefully you find the video helpful if you play Golf Impact for some references you can use when you play this tournament. Please subscribe, please hit the thumbs up, and I'll talk to you later.